Here at Kuata, we host a very unique dive. It's called the Awakening Shark Dive. And what makes it so unique is that not only can you do it when you are certified, but also if you are not certified. And what I mean is that if you have never dove before, your first ever dive can be with bull sharks. Now on this dive, what will happen is basically we'll get you to do an orientation with the gear. Alright, we'll teach you how to breathe from the regulator, teach you a few skills that you'll need to know, and we'll teach you how diving relates to you and your body. After that, don't worry, we don't just kind of take you out there, kick you off the side of the boat and say good luck and drive off. We're going to hold your hand the entire time. Safety is number one here, but also all we want you to do is breathe, equalize, and have fun. That's it. We'll look after everything else for you. Now, when we take you down to the wall, you're just gonna sit back and relax and enjoy the feeding. We do take poles down there with us, but they're not there to hit or poke the shark. They're just there to remind the shark that we are actually down there. Basically what we do is we just place the pole in front of their receptors in their nose. This basically tells them there's a wall there, and then they just turn away from the pole. In an ideal dive, we wouldn't use the poles at all.
About 10 years ago, French scientist Thomas Vignon, together with Barefoot Kuata, created a very unique dive setup that we're still using nowadays. Since then, we have of course improved, and the setup that we use prioritizes safety of the stuff, but also safety of the sharks, and of course the safety of the customers. We have a very unique setup because we're not hand feeding here in Kuata. We're using a special pole to avoid the association between food and the humans, and also to minimize the risk for our staff as much as possible. During the dives, we have around 20 to 25 sharks in high season, and we feed a very little amount. We feed 2 to 5 fish heads, depending on the sharks that are there, depending how the dive goes, and that allows us to make sure that the sharks are not overfed. We can feed very selectively, and we also see during the year that the numbers are changing constantly. We don't see the same sharks every day, which is a good sign for us, and it is an indication that sharks, they keep hunting, they keep roaming around, and they're not depending on what we do. By doing this activity, we not only provide a unique and amazing experience to customers, but we also allow scientists to come in and to study these animals. We have the opportunity to be in the water with sharks on a daily basis, which allows us to study behavior and other aspects of their life, which is otherwise not possible because they're quite elusive. By studying especially behavior and personalities, we hope to in the end not just create new knowledge for science, but to ultimately also break the stigma and this misconception that so many people have around these sharks. Because in the end, they're definitely not man-eating monsters, and here we're hopefully able to tell a very different story based on our research.
And even if you're still unconvinced after all of that, just check out these reactions.
Amazing, it's so good. It's like watching a film. Like I felt like I was watching a film. It was incredible. Amazing.
Amazing. I was scared at the beginning, but after, very nice, perfect.
Amazing.
That was epic, eh?
It's the best moment of my life. Oh my god.
Woo! Good?
I want to do it again now.
Well done.
Woo!
experience I've ever had. Amazing.
Insane, brother!